Greetings, my fellow unicorns. I'm Jolene. Welcome to Jolene Sparkles. Today, we're going to play some more Valheim. Woo! And for those that don't know, this is a community server, meaning that you can join along if you want. There was an issue with the recent update today. I had a little bit of playing around to try to get my server to connect, but I believe that I have it working. There might be a couple of issues because for some reason it's not connecting through wired. I don't know what's going on today. It's gremlins, totally gremlins, always gremlins. Anyway, so if you would like to join us today, I'm just taking a look at my lipstick. Is it right? Yes, it's good. Okay, so taking a look at what was I gonna say? Oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought. So if you want to join in, you can join us. You can, if you look on the screen right now, you'll actually see the, oops, no, it's actually not on there. Let's switch over to the screen that has that. There we go. You see, if you go to valheim.jolene.gay with the password of glitter, you will be able to join the game as well. And you don't have to do the exact same thing we're doing. You can go off and do your own thing. You can build your own little house and all that kind of stuff. The server will remain up during the stream. It might be up for a little bit after the stream, but we'll be shutting it down after a little while later on tonight. I'm not quite ready to have it running 24/7 just yet, but we will maybe at next episode. We'll see. Anyway, so you will have to have the Valheim Plus mod installed. I did that to kind of make things a little bit more accelerated. Certain things in the game, like stamina regen, are just really too damn slow, and like skills, you lose way too much. So here we are, and look at those awesome blue eyes. I look so creepy. Hey, amazing Brittany, how are you doing?
I'm well. How are you, gorgeous?
I am thirsty.
You are. Oh, well, tell me something new.
I know.
You are always thirsty.
I'm always thirsty. I was asking her before. I was like, Brittany, can I have some water, please? She got me some water before, but for some reason, like, I drank it really fast, and oh my God, I'm thirsty again.
There's still
So,
water.
I know what those. Oh my God, crazy.
What else is new?
Top it off, please. Thank you. I was trying to tell her, I was like, hey, I'm thirsty. I'm a little bit towards the, I need some more water. But yeah, and she's like, oh, there's still some water in here. And I'm like, yeah, there's like half of it, whatever. Thank you, Brittany.
Half a gulp. Funny thing, because
Half a gulp. And you can hear the peanut gallery going on in the background. I mean,
Right.
What? I never said that. She's calling me a brat.
It's funny. She says there was only half a gulp left, and when I hand her the cup and she takes a drink, there was still a whole nother gulp left in the cup. So
I'm
there was
hearing
2 gulps left.
so many lies right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
lies.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Last time, let's see, trying to figure out where we're at. So last time we got our little house here built. And, we didn't really build this house from scratch. This was one of the bases that we just kind of found. And we will be eventually relocating ourselves right over where I am looking right now. That little island right now, we're going to make that our future home. We're going to be building a nice little bridge and stuff. I don't know if we're going to do a lot of that bridge building during the episode. I actually have another game with this exact same seed. I know the seed is a very shocking name. It's Jolene. So if you want, you can play in the same map as well, just by entering my name. Okay, so we will build a little bridge here. I mean, not quite just yet, but we'll build it a little bit later on because we're going to need some core wood. In order to have core wood, we're going to need to get some copper. So that's something we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to go out, we're going to seek out some copper, we're going to seek out some bronze. This way, we can, start cutting down these harder trees, because you see, if I try to get some fine wood right here, it says it's too hard. And that is with a, yeah, exactly. And that's with a flint head arrow. So Brittany, were you able to locate any copper nearby?
I was actually looking for deer. I do not think we have any copper in the immediate vicinity. I've been looking for that as well.
That is one weird thing about this map. So, we had set up right over here. And there's a bunch of copper up this way over here, but I was kind of hoping to find something a little bit closer, but unfortunately it looks like we might have to go a little bit of a distance for copper. And you know, we explored all the way down here. We didn't really see very much, so I guess we're just going to head over that way and start looking for some copper. We really need it. So let's get a bite to eat. Remember, food is very important in this game because that's where most of your health, actually pretty much all your health, that's where it's going to be coming from. So if you are joining in on the game, just please give me a shout out in chat and let me know who you are and that kind of thing. Anybody's welcome to join. It's up to 10 players currently. In the unlikely event that we have more than 10 people joining, you know, of course I'll increase it on the server next time. I can't do it right now because I don't want to restart the server while we're playing. So just grabbing a little bit of flint here as we go along. And this will be the future home or our future base right here. And I think it's going to be an interesting little spot. We're going to build like a nice little weird long castle and build some nice little bridges here and such. I think it'll be kind of interesting. And it looks like I don't have a helmet. I'm going to need to go get that. So I think Brittany was doing a little bit of farming for some leather. Yep. She was looking for some deer. So we're going to let her kind of do her thing, and we're going to head over this way where I know that there is some copper. I did find some copper in one of the, during the last game. So we do have a little bit of it marked on the map, which is over this way. And I'm going to try to see if I can find something a little bit closer over that way. Once we do get a little bit of copper, we're going to obviously need some tin as well. And that's how we're going to make rods. Now, of course, there's also this little setup over here. It's very possible that we might make this kind of an outpost. We can make this part of our, you know, our farm or whatever. You know, once we have some boars and such. I did that in one of my games. I think this was the area I did it. Oh, no, actually, this was the area that I set up my main base. Wow, it looks so different looking at it this way. Jeez.
I think you're right at the edge of where the dark forest is.
It is, yeah. And this whole area, like, let me tell you, in the other game, we have chopped this entire area down. Like, it looks so different here because there's so many trees. And I could tell you, in the other game, we do not have this many trees here. I was going to try to record a video, but I didn't have time, unfortunately. I've been pretty busy with work recently, so, you know, the usual. Okay, so we're going to grab this tin later, but the good thing is that there is a couple of tin veins right here, so that's good. We will have to keep an eye out for some trolls, because the trolls do like to kind of hang out over here. I have my flint arrows up currently, so in the event that we run into any trolls, we can kind of pop them off. This little guy's going to come say hello. Come here. I got a flint head arrow for you. Oh my god, get over here. There you go. Wow, my game sound is really... Whoops. Game sound is really low for some reason. Apologies for that. Give me a second. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh my god, would you guys stop attacking me for a second? I need to fix my sound. Let's see. Oh, for some reason I have my audio all the way down. I don't know why I did that. Okay, whatever. Oh, that might actually be a little bit loud, but yeah, let's try that. There we go. And here's some blueberries. That'll be nice for later. Blueberries are always good. And of course, it's raining in game. I gotta say, I love the lightning in this game. It looks so amazing. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to see because it looks like it's a little bit foggy. Oh, and the rain is gone. Just that fast. Storm system comes and goes, and it's gone. The thistle is very important for later on in the game, so I definitely recommend anytime you see thistle, you pick it up. You're going to need that for when you get into the swamp, which we are a ways off from. I mean, we just killed the first boss during the first episode. We're not going to be killing any bosses tonight, so, you know, just keep that in mind right off the bat. I mean, tonight's going to be about building up our armor, you know, getting the next level of things and such. Every time you kill one of the bosses, you generally want to try to have... I mean, okay, so the first boss is not that hard. The second boss is not that hard if you know what you're doing. But, oh, look at that troll right there. We need to kill him because we need some of his troll hide. Each time you kill one of these trolls, you're going to get enough troll hide to make one piece of armor. Wow. Where'd he go? Did he just oh, there he is. He like disappeared for a second, but he was kind of, for some reason, during the most recent update. I mean, okay, and actually not the update from today, the one from like a couple days ago. The trolls seem to be, they kind of run away a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I've had situations where they just ran away.
So, Jolene, we haven't
Yes.
fought. Wait, have we fought the first boss yet on here?
We did.
I don't have a pickaxe.
Well, you should check in the inventory, because I know that I made you one. Are you on the right character?
Yeah, this is the one I created just for.
Well,
this.
why don't you go ahead and look in all that inventory. It should be there somewhere.
Yeah, okay. It's just been a little while since I played on this one.
I mean, it's only been a week, but yeah.
Well,
I'm just giving you crap.
Last week, did I? I don't think I played with you last week.
Yes, you did.
Okay, well.
How do you forget that? How do you forget that? Like, oh my god.
I forget everything.
I noticed.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Exactly. So the cool thing is that even though I don't have any helmet, this will be great because now I can build one helmet out of troll skin, which is great. Alright, so we're still heading over this way. There's some more tin there, which is great. We're going to need that later. Here's some thistle. Thistle. But yeah, let me tell you, if you pick up your thistle now, by the time you need it later on, you'll be very happy that you have it. You need that for your poison resistance. Here we go, there's this troll cave. Don't go in the troll cave unless you have decent gear. You're going to regret it because the trolls are, they will definitely mess you up if you're trying to kill them at melee range. At this point, you pretty much need to kill them. Oh, there's probably going to be some skeletons up here. Ooh, seeds. We need these. Carrot seeds are always good. Typically what I do once we
another piece of candy. Ooh, another piece of candy.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, another piece of candy.
Oh my god, my club skill is terrible. Now you might be asking, why are you using clubs on this guy? Well, the thing is I'm trying to raise my club skill a little bit. Clubs are... we're not going to use them on this guy because he'll mess us up if we're trying to kill him slowly. Clubs are really great against skeletons, and these little fortresses tend to have skeletons, so we definitely want to get our skill up for that. And you might be noticing that my shield is not my shield is auto-equipping, and that was one of the reasons why I am using the Valheim Plus mod, because this way you don't waste that one little hotbar just trying to take up a shield. It automatically will equip the shield, the best shield in your inventory. And it's an option. They have a whole ton of options you can disable, enable. I tried not to make things too overpowered. Yeah, I did increase the, you know, here's some copper, finally. Another thing you can see is this little UI right here is not part of the standard UI, but it allows Brittany to see that I just shared that spot. And now we found some copper, which is great. We want to try to get enough copper to get an axe. That will be one of the first things we'll make. And then eventually we're going to... Actually, we'll probably make an axe. And then we'll make a... Oh, where is that? Huggy just came over to say something. He's probably going to tell me about the copper that I already found. Yeah, we know that. So we're going to need to build a forge, which means we will definitely have to go into one of the dungeons, one of the crypts, one of the burial chambers, to get so these little things that I call Squirtle cores, even though that's not what they're really called. I just call them Squirtle cores. I don't know why. The name
It's
just...
because you can't enunciate anything. I mean, how long did it take you to get you to say Valheim?
Shh. Don't tell my secrets. Those are supposed to be private details between me and my previous viewers from last week, not the viewers this week. I mean, what? Yeah, I'm terrible at pronouncing things, I'm not going to lie. So sometimes I just came up with my own name for something. I'm just like, you know what? I'm now calling you Squirtle Cores. And weirdly, all my friends just kind of join along because they're like, yeah, you know what? That's kind of a cool name. All right, fine, we'll roll it. Oh my god. So even though my stamina is, I think, about 50% faster, you can still see
Gosh darn it.
that it is painful. Oh, there is a skeleton.
Don't mind me. I'm just over
Now, you
here
notice when I'm
burning
killing this,
everything.
when I'm killing the skeleton, you'll notice that the damage shows up in yellow. And that is because that particular creature is vulnerable to blunt weapons. Now, if I hit it, ooh, hi, what are you doing? Don't attack me. Now, you'll notice that I was initially white, which basically means that that creature has normal vulnerability to slash weapons. If it shows up in gray, that means that you're doing less damage against that creature because it's not as vulnerable to that particular weapon. And it's nighttime, so it's not exactly a good time to be hanging out in the Black Forest. I will definitely admit. Probably shouldn't be out here this late, but whatever, we're here. Wow, that was a terrible, I don't know what the heck I was just doing there, but use your shield. Your shield is your greatest asset. You know, try to, you know, every time you get hit with the shield, keep in mind, you will burn a little bit of stamina, and I am going to take some of this honey too, which will give me a little bit more hit point regen. Oh, hi, get out of here. You can see that the dark or Black Forest is really a pain in the ass during the nighttime. So my one friend, oh, I'm gonna die. I died. Crap. That was really stupid. I was too busy talking. Yeah, these guys are kind of a pain in the neck at nighttime. So I'm gonna find out what Brittany's doing. See how close she is to the base, because maybe we should take a little nap until daytime, and I'll go get my corpse.
Set your spawn point as your bed, so that
I did already. Thank you.
Oh.
So why don't you come to the bed, and then we can refresh to the morning. Then I can go get my corpse. Wow, check out that little nice little storm kind of rolling in. So another reason why I'm setting up here. Oh wow, look at that lightning. Looks amazing. Wow, look at that. It's like a picture. Let's see if we can get another lightning bolt. We're gonna try to get a screenshot of our essentially naked body right there. There we go. And Brittany's back. We'll have to wait a second until we are no longer wet. It's one thing that's disadvantage about standing out there during the cold. Let's see. We are going to eat a little bit of this food, and that's because we want to regen. I think we regen overnight. I'm pretty sure we do. But either way, we're going to want to regen right away. And when we get up in the morning, it'll be a little bit less dangerous in the Black Forest. It was probably not exactly the best time for me to go out there. Yep, you can see we went from 25 to 73. It's now 6 a.m. in game, and we're gonna go take a little stroll over back towards where my corpse is. Now, a pretty good thing that you always want to do is whenever you die, you will want to put a little marker on your, I mean, especially if you don't know where you're at, or, you know, you're kind of new to that map, or you're new to the game, or whatever. You're going to want to put a little marker at where your corpse is, because if I die again right now, that original marker, which is right over here, is going to disappear. And then your corpse is going to go to, it's only going to point to whatever the most recent pin is. I think that's a little bit annoying. I think that they should work out a better system of just showing all the the little skull and crossbones for exactly where all of your corpses are, but whatever. That's how it is right now. So I recommend putting a little dot there. Like, I'm not doing it because I know where my corpse is right now, which is basically at that copper vein. I died right on top of it, you know? And this is part of why we are getting the... Ooh, hi, get away from me. Yeah, I could kill that, but I'm just not really stopping to waste my time with it. Hopefully the trolls didn't, respawn back here. But yeah, I mean, as we start to transition into copper weapons, we'll be able to do a little bit more damage. Against that shaman, I was just not doing enough damage. And to be honest with you, in the early stages, before you start getting decent weapons like bronze, and, before you have like a lot of troll hide armor and such, you probably want to stay out of the Black Forest at night. But then eventually it just gets to a point where we're just like, it's nighttime, who cares? Until you get to the next region. You know, like after this, we'll be going to the crypt, or excuse me, to the swamp. And the swamp is not an environment that you want to hang out during the nighttime until you get really, really good gear. But for the most part, if you're just getting into a new area, you just finished killing one of the bosses, you will just not have enough gear for that next zone. So about the halfway point, and you made a couple of those items, maybe upgraded one or two of those items, that's when it becomes a little bit less dangerous. Oh my god, it's just seen when me and Brittany first went into the swamp, like, we were getting our asses handed to us so bad, but that eventually became no big deal. But you know,
a platter.
yeah, but you know, one of the problems is that we didn't have poison resistance. One of the changes that they let's just use an axe on him because I already had it equipped, why not? One of the changes they supposedly changed was to make the Grey Dwarfs throw a little bit better. They were definitely throwing underhand, and they were missing half of the shots, so curious to see how much better they are throwing rocks and such. The shamans only come out at night, really. They seem to spawn a lot more at night. Now you'll see I'm doing really slow damage with this. So eventually we'll get a bronze pickaxe, which will do a little bit more damage against the copper and allow us to mine a lot faster. With some of the later weapons that I use, I mean, you hit this twice and you just get exactly what you need. I need to hit this like 12 times. But it's also depending on your skill level. So you can see, hovering over this, let's see here. This is doing, I don't know actually which skill it goes underneath. I think it's going underneath Pierce, but you can see that the damage is 18. However, that 18 piercing damage is with a full 100% skill level. We don't have that. So that's why our piercing damage is 6 to 11. As we raise that skill, it will go up slowly. And it only goes up by like 1 point every, you know, I don't know the exact number, but like once we hit that next level, see we're at 18% right now. And we're going to keep wailing away. And when we get that next level, I'll load up again, and you'll see that it'll probably be 611 still. And that's because it's going to take a couple levels of pickaxe before it goes up to, you know, the next level. But let's see. Yep, see, 6 to 11. So, you know, be patient with it. You know. Oh, it looks like we're going to get rid of some of these stones that we have on us, because we don't really want the stone right now. We want the copper ore. Brittany, were you able to find your little antler axe thingy?
Yeah, I did. They were both in the chest back at the main building.
Excellent.
Did not know
Would you
they
be
were
able
there.
to go locate some tin for us?
Sure. I was getting us leather so we can do
Cool.
our upgrades. But
Excellent. No, that is definitely important as well, because we definitely need to go into one of the crypts.
I've gotten about a dozen deer hides. They're pretty much all back at base right now, so if you
Okay.
need those, they're there for you.
I'm just going to go in to fill this thing up, or I'm going to fill my character up with as much copper as we can, and then we'll head back. But yeah, you can see that, you know, getting copper is kind of slow. We're at 12 right now. We're going to get rid of the stone because we don't really care too much about that right now. Oops, let's go over here. Let's just drop that. There we go. And you can see that we're we're at 115.50. So we're not going to be able to get much more till we fill up. But we're not going to be able to smelt this right away because we need to build a smelter. In order to build a smelter, we have to go into the crypts. And that's where our club skill is going to really be important. So we're going to want to upgrade our club. Let's see here. Just mining away, mining away. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is having an excellent week. It has been a very busy week for me. I went to go check out some other apartments today. My building has 3 units. I've been in my building for a pretty long time, and my building is, they have some units that they are getting tenants for, and I talked to them about the possibility of switching to a different unit, and they seem like they're on board for that, so I'm like, awesome. So you can see we just dropped a little bit of that wood because the copper's the more important thing right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking. There's one of the units that I'm looking at that I really want, but unfortunately there was somebody who already had an application in on it. So they're gonna try to see if they don't end up being eligible, like me, you know, they'll talk to me about it. But you know, they saw it first showing and they immediately said yes. So it's a dual level loft, so that'd be kind of nice. But they showed me another one that was like a tiny bit smaller. It was like 200 square feet less. It's still bigger than the place I'm in, which is kind of nice. But yeah. All right, let's get this stone here. I'm having trouble dropping stone. What the hell? There we go. That was weird.
I found an altar over here where I'm at. Should I mark this?
What kind of altar is it?
I don't know. It says a mystical altar.
Sure, why not?
I don't really know what kind of altar it's for.
I don't know why we can't pick up this ore. It's saying we're carrying too much. Let's see what we can get rid of. Something that's not as important right now. I mean, I guess we can get rid of these gray dwarf eyes. Let's eat a little bit of this. Since it's wearing off, we'll eat a little bit of that. We almost have... Let's see. I guess we'll get rid of a little bit of resin. We can always get more. I know, it's like, why am I wasting all this time for just... there we go. Cool. So that is awesome. We will have... we'll be able to smelt a little bit of copper, and that will be enough to give us some item or such. Oh, why are you... Thank you for sitting right there. Ah, and I can't believe I missed. Oh my god, that was so terrible. And I still missed again. I had that perfect opportunity to take out that 1 star, and I totally screwed it up. You're carrying too much luggage. Yeah, thanks for telling me that and distracting me while I was trying to kill that deer. You know, I should have fired, you know, half a second sooner, but I was trying to get maximum damage on it. But, oh well, my loss. It is what it is. Thankfully, leather is going to be a little bit less important now. It's not that it isn't important, it's just a little bit less important. Wow, look at them. Yeah, they can definitely throw a lot better than they used to. The changelog notes said that they had trained the gray dwarfs to throw a lot better, and let me tell you, they definitely have. But that's where, you know, a shield is just critical in this game. You've got to use your shield. My friend Sarah's like, I don't use shields, and I think it's okay in the lower levels, but when you get up to the higher levels and stuff, you're going to have a pretty rough time. But I think a lot of that is because she likes to backstab, and I don't know why she doesn't use the shield, but whatever. But she does some pretty good damage, you know, it's when somebody else is kind of tanking and taking the blunt of the damage, but because I always use my shield, I end up being kind of a tank. And you can see we just blocked 12 damage from him by using that. You have to time things right, though. Oops, I thought that was blueberries for a second. I know there are some over here. Here we go. We probably don't have enough. Yeah, we couldn't pick that up because we don't have enough room. Whatever, we'll get up on the way back. I think there are some mushrooms or something in there. We'll get that later. Oh, you know, I think there might be some honey in one of these. Let's take a look. Or, excuse me, bees. If there are bees, we're going to want... Okay, that one's empty, so I've already been through that. Maybe I already got it out of this one. Okay. Yeah, I guess I did. You're going to want to keep an eye out for bees. The bee's nest. When you kill a bee's nest, I don't think it technically drops every time. But I think it's like an 80% chance of drop. You'll get a queen bee. You can use the queen bee plus some wood, and you can make yourself a beehive hut. And then you can get your own honey. I think it respawns at like... I think it's like every 18 minutes or so you get 1 honey. One of my games I have like 8 of them, so... The honey's really nice for certain bosses and such. You can see that it gives you 5 hit points per tick, which is quite a bit. So it's really, really nice to have. But it only lasts 300 seconds. You don't get as much health and stamina, so that's one thing to kind of keep in mind. Oh, this guy's totally going to come and attack us. That's fine. We'll just kill him when we get up to the shore. Don't attack me.
I just marked this spot on the map
There we go.
where
Yes.
I've had about 6 deer spawn on this tiny little island. And since it's surrounded by water on all sides, it makes it really difficult for the deer to run off. They have a tendency to run back around. I've gotten 13 deer hides in like the last 4 minutes on this little island, so I marked it as a good spot to try and come back and farm them.
That is awesome.
I'm heading back to base, and then I am going to go look for some tin. I'm still been looking, but I haven't found any yet.
Well, we're going to go look for a, we need bone fragments in order to update that. Oh yeah, I'm so happy they fixed this bug, so when you open the chest, it automatically, opens the correct one. Or sorry, it actually opens it. There was this regression bug where, you would try to open a chest and then it would just do nothing. Like, so I'm glad that they finally fixed that. It was really annoying.
Oh, that was terrible.
It was
not annoying. It was terrible.
It was really, really, really terrible.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Trying to get anything done, I'm so glad the developers listened and got on that, fixing that really relatively quickly.
I mean, there should have been a hotfix a little bit sooner than that, but whatever. I mean, this is
it's
coming from somebody who
such
does
an
software
early game.
engineering, so,
Yeah.
you know, my perspective is a little tiny bit
Well,
different.
I mean, it was faster than when Cyberpunk fixed their game. I mean,
Well, yeah. Cyberpunk's a whole other issue. They have a lot of internal problems, let's just say. So we're going to need to build a tanning rack. So let's see. How much leather scraps do we have? We do not have enough leather scraps. We have to go get a bunch more of those. I mean, yes, we're going to go work on the crypts very soon, but we need a lot of more things before we can really do that. You know, I have this troll leather here, but I need to make a... I guess I could make a leather helmet, but I'm not going to because I don't want to waste it. Oh, wait, you know, I didn't put my gear back on. Oopsies. That explains a lot. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm going to head back to... Oh, let's see. First, let's kill this bird because we're going to need its feathers. We need a lot of feathers, so that's okay. Got to aim a little higher. Oh
that
my
had to be
god.
like a world
How
record
did I miss that? Oh, well.
for bow.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, that was like across the river and the lake and everything.
She's saying over the river and through the woods.
Yeah.
Over the woods
that's
and through
exactly
the
what I'm
river.
saying.
Let's go ahead and kill this neck. You know, I mean, we don't really have to kill this with the bow, but it's good to get a little bit of practice with the bow, because, you know... Oh my god, I can't believe how many times... I am so out of practice today, Jesus. I was doing so great the other day, but today I'm just like, I'll be honest with you, I have a little bit of a low-grade headache that's been kind of lurking all day, and, yeah. There was a small part of me that was like, do I want to do the stream tonight? And then I'm like, no, I gotta stop canceling for, you know, minor headaches. You know, to be honest with you, I only did that once, so I've had to cancel for other reasons at other times, but I'm really trying not to cancel my streams unless it's kind of a little bit more extreme of information. Are you sharing map information? Is this a new feature? Okay, so that is part of the Valheim Plus mod that allows, whenever Brittany is doing a little bit of exploration or she marks something on the map, it will automatically share with me. And that is why I'm using the Valheim Plus mod on this server. You will also need it on the client if you want to join us. It's not too hard to install. But I think that the Valheim Plus mod gives you a lot of quality of life updates, and that's kind of why I use it. Yes, you can do some super overpowered things with it. I don't like to do overpowered things, because then, you know, you ruin a little bit of the fun of the game. Part of the fun of the game is going out, doing some more exploration, you know, finding things, going to different islands, setting up little bases here and there. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking out that mod. It is pretty awesome. I wish the developers would actually add that as a standard feature, but they haven't as of yet. But we'll see what happens when they do the next major release. And by the way, welcome back. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let's try it. It's Italio Portano. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. Me and Brittany were talking about this before. I'm terrible at pronouncing things, so I apologize.
You terrible at pronouncing things?
I know,
Oh,
I'm horrible
never.
at it.
I mean,
I'm horrible.
I would hate to call you out to all the people that, haven't watched you,
Mm-hmm.
but yes,
Yeah.
you're terrible at pronouncing things, but
I
it's
am.
okay. I still love you.
I try my best. So we're just looking for some, there was some deer hide there, but I'm mostly looking for boars at the moment, and they tend to hide out more on the edges.
How much more leather, or how much more scraps do we need from boars?
We need a total of 20, and I think that we had about 4, and I have 2 on me.
I have 9 on me. I also have 21 deer hide on me, on top
Excellent.
of the 12 back at base. I'll go hunt some
Cool.
more boars.
Cool. So if the next person who finds a couple of hide, then we'll just head to the base and drop it off. If you could drop off, if you're near the base, can you drop it off?
I am literally in the box right now. We now have 31 deer hide, and we have 18 leather scraps.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's see here. This is a nice little shack here. We're not going to really set ourselves up in that one. Yes, Brittany.
Do you know how to adjust your mouse speed when you're in menus? I have the mouse sensitivity set to maximum, but I still have to pick up my mouse like 5 times to go between menus. It's so slow.
So that particular mouse has, I can't really show you right now, but if you go into the Logitech controls, you can actually set your mouse speed in there.
Oh, okay.
Also, on the mouse itself, there is that little, like, kind of button. There's those 2 little buttons where your palm is, I guess?
Oh, no, that helped.
There you go.
That was it. Oh, okay, thank you.
The only reason that I know that is because she's using my old mouse.
I knew something was wrong, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I know this used to be faster, but something's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I
Okay.
did get a little bit more boar hide, so I have 3 now. It's getting towards nighttime, so we're going to start heading back. We're just grabbing a little bit of these raspberries. And now let's start heading back, because nighttime becomes a bit of a pain. And we'll kill this guys right here, why not? Let's get our... Oops, get back here. Let's get our club skill up just a little bit. Oh my god, get back here. There you go.
Hey, don't you know?
Hey, forget about it. There we go. So it looks like my friend Sarah had messaged me, but it sounds like she ended up moving my mom, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so unfortunately my friend Sarah won't be able to join us tonight. It's a bummer. But me, her and Brittany were playing last night. It was a lot of fun. It's a great multiplayer game. Oh, we got a bunch of raspberries here. I don't know if I had shared this one on the map or not. No, I didn't. This is another thing that's great about the Valheim Plus mod, is that when I share these little pins, it will share it with Brittany. And it's good for when you're just kind of walking along and, you know, if you're heading from point A to point B and you look and you see that little circle, you want to head back to those areas and grab up those berries. I don't know what their respawn is, to be honest with you. But yeah. Now you see that message that says you feel cold. When that message pops up, it is technically nighttime in the game. So daytime is 21 minutes in real life. And nighttime is 9 minutes. When it says the day number, if it says like, oh yeah, you know, day 53 or whatever, that is the beginning of a new day. And I think that is technically the point that the mobs start to despawn. Oh yeah, let's kill this thing right here. Let's see if we can actually get it this time. Excellent. I love how the birds just like explode.
Yeah, that's freaking hilarious when it does that.
But yeah, you always want to get those feathers. You're going to need a lot of them for your future arrows and such. See another birdie up there, so we're going to go ahead and pop it once we get out of the water. Ooh, wow, I totally forgot to have enough stamina before I started swimming. That's something you want to be careful with. Oh my god, I shot way under on that one. They changed the bows again. Oh my god, I can't seem to aim here tonight. Oh my god. Wow, you can see that I had to... There we go, and it exploded everywhere. Wow, I had to fire really high up. It was a lot further away than I thought it was. You know, interesting thing, me and Brittany were talking about going to... oh, there's another bird right there. Let's go ahead and make that one explode. Me and Brittany were talking about we're going to go on a date at some point to go learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. I've never shot one, so... That'll be fun. I'll take some video of that, of us like actually shooting real bow and arrows, and we'll see how those bow and arrows are compared to the game. But I mean, I do know you have to shoot a little bit higher. My friend Sarah, she actually does know how to shoot a bow and arrow, and she said that it is definitely under where it should be. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have enough of this hide now. We can... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But now we can build the tanning rack. So let's see, need some more deer hide, need some wood. That's all in here. Perfect.
Oops. Over here.
Stop pushing me out of the way. I need some wood. Some wood.
We need wood. We don't have any.
We don't have any wood? Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I see we have a few, you know, we got 4 of those beehives going, so we can get a good amount of honey. You can see I'm doing a yellow damage on these because the your weapons will do more, you know, your axes and such will do more damage against those smaller ones, but then you can see like the smaller little bushes, but on the larger ones we're just doing normal damage to it. Oh wow, these things hit me way too many times. That's because I'm trying to like fight them and cut down this tree at the same time. Sometimes if you time it right, you can actually, you know, save a little bit of stamina. Oh my god, get back here. Jeez, that little guy was running everywhere. It's almost as if he didn't want me to hit him with the axe. I can't imagine that. Oh my god.
Can't imagine that either.
This log is rolling everywhere. Oh my god, get back here. Jesus, get back here,
Jolene,
log.
are you having problems with your log?
Oh, hey now.
What?
I don't have a log. Wait, what?
Oops.
It's log. It's log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. I hope that's not copyrighted.
I almost killed myself on the fire somehow.
Please don't kill yourself. I need you for reasons.
Well, you know, you keep saying I should like launch myself into the sun, so you know this is as close as I'm gonna get.
No. I didn't give you permission to launch yourself into the sun. I said that if I fire you, I'm going to fire you into the sun. It's a very different thing.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Did you know that? Okay, so here's a weird thing. For somebody who's on death row, they're not allowed to kill themselves. Only the state is allowed to kill them. Which, I don't know, just kind of seems to not make any sense.
Yeah.
So, like, they prevent people who are on death row from committing suicide. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. You should just let these people... You're gonna kill them anyway, so why do you have to be the one that does it? I don't get that. Honestly, I'm against the death penalty anyway, because there's been way too many...
I died on the fire again.
Actually, you know, I'm not gonna get into politics. Let's not do that.
I'm not even standing in it. I didn't even notice it. It's just
Brittany.
What?
Stop setting yourself on fire, okay?
I don't know. It's the fire you built. There's something wrong with it.
Oh, the fire I built, there's something wrong with it.
It's your fire, yeah.
Yeah, the fire that I built, Brittany doesn't know how to get around.
No,
But for some reason, I don't have the same issues that she does. Well, I mean, okay, we both have lots of issues, but that's unrelated. Hey, now, don't judge me. So we're going to put that tanning rack back there, because we're going to kind of hide it from plain sight. See, now we can... Oh my god, why did you build that?
Why did I...
Oh my god, Brittany, you are such a character, let me tell you.
I'm everything something. Ah, I caught myself on fire again.
Stop setting yourself on
There's
fire.
something weird
Oh
with
my
this
god.
fire. I'm not getting that close. I'm inching forward to try and cook, and it still sets me on fire. I don't know. There's something weird.
I don't know.
Issues.
Yeah, I think you got some kind of issue going there. I don't know what it can be. Okay, so in order to make the troll leather hide, oh, it looks like we need 3 bones, which I think we have
least we're gonna have
actually.
lots of
Yes, we
coal.
do. Excellent. We're gonna get more bones once we get into that that crypt, which we're gonna be working on next. But since I don't have a helm, I am going to make myself a helm now. Hey, Brittany, what is your AC at?
I think the AC is set to 72.
It's...
Is it too warm in here? Do you want me to turn it down?
Oh my god. What is your armor class?
Oh, armor class. We said AC.
Yeah, AC for us nerds.
6.
For us nerds that actually know how D&D works, thank you very much.
Well, it might be for nerds, but what about bratty nerds?
Bratty nerds? Well, you know, I'm just, yeah, you know. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need some more boar hide before I can upgrade my armor. Okay, I think, yeah, I've got just about everything unloaded, and,
Giggity.
yeah. Alright, Brittany, would you like to come to bed?
Oh. Can it wait a minute? I'm in the middle of cooking a bunch of meat. Let me just
Whoa,
wait for
hey
these to
now,
be cooked.
hey now, hey now, this is a family-friendly show.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna put all these things in here, and yeah. Let's do some more boar hunting. We gotta upgrade our armor a little bit, cause yeah. Let's see, what else can we make here?
Okay.
Can't upgrade that club, unfortunately. We'll have to do it later.
Jolene.
What? What's wrong?
God damn it! Let me in the house.
Get in! What are you waiting
Well,
for?
I'm getting attacked.
Well,
And you
stop
locked
getting
me out of the
attacked.
house.
Would you get in the bed? Oh my god, get in the bed. I'm like waiting for you for like ever. Come on, what are you waiting for? Get in bed. What? This is something we do constantly with each other. We just completely mess with each other, and it's a lot of fun. That's why I was like pointing out. I was like, look, watch what's gonna happen. That's what makes it a lot more fun, doing this and playing with someone. Would you get in the bed? Come on.
I'm wet. Okay.
Hey now.
Ugh.
Family-friendly show, thank you. Why did you destroy the wall?
Cause I couldn't get in, cause somebody kept, you know.
Get in the bed. You're not wet anymore.
I can't sleep at this time.
Yeah, great, thanks. You know, I can't... whatever. I'm just giving you crap. Hey, Brittany, why did you build all these doors? I can only imagine the look on her face right now.
Missed one.
She must be angry
There
with
we go.
numbers.
I fixed it for you.
Alright, we definitely have to organize this. This is a little bit of a mess over here.
I just organized this.
Yeah, I'm sure you think you did.
This chest has all the trophies in it and some useless stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you think it
Why
is.
did you put flint in there?
I don't know, because it was not organized.
It was organized. The building materials are beside the bench.
Yeah, I know you think that's what happened, but,
Oh, Jolene.
Yes. Yes, Brittany.
You are a brat.
Me? I'm not always a brat.
You put... Oh my god, you screwed everything up.
Oh my god, stop
The food
complaining.
chest was full of food. There was literally nothing else in it, and now
I didn't know
you
you had
put
any organization here.
rocks, beech seeds, and wood in with the food.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that rocks aren't food?
You know, the next time I find rocks in the refrigerator, you're gonna have a really bad time. Okay.
Yeah. You know, I already have enough dental problems. I don't need, you know, more. So can you please not cook me rocks for dinner again? She's probably gonna kill me. Oh, by the way, that maypole. Oh, did they actually add a recipe for that?
Yeah, you can build the maypole in the game. I don't know how. I haven't looked for it
That
yet.
is brand new.
Yep.
That is new. That is since this patch. So the maypole used to be an item that you could find around, and you could find them, but you weren't able to build them. So this is a brand new recipe. I don't think that they have that in the... Wait, is this part of Valheim Plus? I don't remember. Okay, anyway. It's exciting that they allow you to make the maypoles now. I don't know if it's a vanilla feature or not. I don't really care. I'm just excited that they have it now. Alright, so we're going to upgrade our flint axe one more time, and then... oh, wait, this was our hoe. That's what we're upgrading.
What'd you call me?
I called you an axe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Brittany,
Jolene.
so we need, more, boar hides.
More what?
Boar hide. We need more boar
What'd you
hide.
spend it all on?
That tanning rack 20.
Ooh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Tanning rack takes 20. Okay.
It does, yeah. And then, like, that was it. So,
Yeah, I'd say.
yeah. So, let's go hunt some more of that. How about that?
Don't mind me, I'm just making birds explode.
Oh, no, we don't mind you. I mean, what?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I keep forgetting every time I'm talking quiet, you can't actually hear me because we don't have your headphones set up yet.
We don't what?
Exactly. Still got to get that fixed. You know,
Someday.
we'll do that eventually. Well, hopefully we get it figured out some point after moving. The likelihood of me moving units is extremely high. I mean, it's basically, there's a few different options. Like, one is directly next door. I mean, the two buildings are kind of linked, so my address would change slightly, but, you know, whatever. And then there's another one that's like a block away, or actually it's like half a block away.
It's across the street.
Is it across the street? Okay.
It's across the street. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I should find something out in the next few days, and obviously there is a chance that if I am moving, then I might have to schedule around my stream a little bit different temporarily, but we'll see. And hopefully I should have a little bit of notice, because I did tell them that, you know, I need a little bit of a heads up, because I've been in this unit for, wow, since 2006. So, as you can imagine, I've accumulated a lot of things since 2006.
You've
but
been here for 14 years?
in this unit, yeah.
I
am
no
the
idea.
only person who has ever lived in this unit. The building was brand new when I moved in.
I did not know that.
I did, yeah. I mentioned that to you earlier today, but, you know.
Well, I mentioned...
It's not like you listen to me or anything. I mean, what?
I remember you said you lived here a long time, and when you
Yeah.
were talking to the lady, you were saying that it was you were the first person to move in here, but I didn't know it was 14 years, though.
It was, yeah. So, I mean, you know, there's been a lot of people that have been moving units because, you know, while San Francisco's a very different housing market than the rest of the country, I mean, we still are the most expensive place to live. Yes, even more than Manhattan.
San Francisco expensive?
I know,
Oh.
right? It is.
What?
That's just for those who don't know San Francisco that well.
It's
It
peasants.
is-
Only
oh, damn, I
peasants
can't
call
believe
it
I missed that.
expensive here, like me. What?
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It is really expensive.
You're expensive.
I have expensive taste. Yes, that's true. Anyway, so yeah, so because of COVID, like there's a lot of people who've moved out of the city because some of the jobs are fully remote now. But I am hoping that that the companies here start requesting people be here more often. Company I work for is based in San Francisco, so if I won't need to travel for any company events and such. So that'll be kind of nice. But plus, since the main office is going to be here, and I am the manager of the IT team. I do DevOps, so that's like my thing, but you know, IT falls underneath my little umbrella within the company. I actually have 5 different positions that I do in the company. I'm not normally IT, so that's kind of a little bit of a difference for me. But yeah, I started doing it in the company because I was the one who knew it the most. So, and they didn't have anybody, so I just kind of jumped in and started helping out with that. But anyway, So yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that the market it's just kills with that. So I'm kind of hoping that the market comes back and um, yeah, so we'll see what happens. But it's pretty much the same price as the current place. Actually, it's about $150 more a month, which you might say, oh well, $150 a month, that's a big difference. Yeah, so my rent is well over $3,000 a month. So yeah, okay, it's not well over 3,000. It's a little over 3,000 a month. Like I said, San Francisco is an expensive place. And I don't YouTube full time for anybody who's gonna ask that. No, I do not YouTube full time. This is just a little hobby of mine. Cause I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, maybe Brittany has noticed this, but I tend to talk a lot.
What?
I know. And I had one of my friends over, Bianca, and we were watching a little bit of the video because I told her about my stream. She's like, "Oh, you got a stream now?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's watch a few minutes of it." So I put up on the TV and we're watching. She's like, "Wait, how long does this go on for?" I was like, "I don't know. This episode was like 2-3 hours, something like that." And she's like, "How do you find things to talk about?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just go and just talk." And she's like, "Wait, you really just talk for 2 or 3 hours? Like, do you have somebody you're talking to?" I'm like, sometimes not." And she was just surprised that I can do that. And I looked at her. I was like, "Really? Really? Me? You're trying to say that you find it weird that I'm always able to find something to talk about? I will go on for days
Literal
talking
days.
about nothing. Literally days.
Like, totally serial. Super serial.
Super serial. I will go on for days talking about nothing."
What?
You're not finding my server. Oh, that's interesting. So when you try to do a connect, are you getting an error? Like, what kind of an error are you getting? So if you go to valheim.jolene.gay, that should be the host name that you need to connect to. I know that I had one of my friends connect to it last night, so it should work. If that is not working, I can give you the IP address that you can try. But what kind of error are you getting? Are you getting a not connected? Let me bring up the server logs here. Just 1 second. I'm taking a look at the logs to see if I'm seeing any errors or not. I'm just taking a look at to make sure that I spelled it right on the stream. valheim.jolene. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put the IP address in chat, and you can try it by IP and see if that helps better. 1 second. And you shouldn't need to specify a port number. And if that is not working, please let me know, and I will see what I can do. It's very possible I might have to make a quick little... Ooh, some skeletons here. It's very possible I might have to make this little quick change. But try it by IP first, and... no error, it's showing up in the list. Try to connect by IP. So when you're looking... ignore the list. I've never actually used the list, so I don't even know if it works by that way. But when you're looking at that menu, there should be a button there for Join by IP. And try it that way. And then you just enter the IP address that I gave you. It's exciting having somebody join. Well, hopefully they can get connected. So you see this little skeleton up here. We're going to go ahead and pop some arrows into you, but we got to wait till he comes back into... I mean, of course, I could just go up there and kind of club him, but it's a little bit easier to take them out from here. Wow, it didn't do much damage. Now, you can see that that one did show up in gray, and that's because skeletons take less piercing damage than they do blunt damage.
Yeah, have you ever tried to pierce a bone?
I have not.
I have heard it is very difficult.
Interestingly, it's showing that there are 4 connections. I only show a couple people. That's weird. Oh, do you have the Valheim Plus mod installed? Because you will get a, it should give you an error saying mismatch. But try joining by IP or the host name. I haven't tried it by the, looking up in the list. If it still doesn't work connecting it by IP, I will make a quick little change on my firewall and see if that corrects the issue. This is another thing I can't wait to move because I want to redo my entire network top to bottom. That will be kind of fun to do.
Oh, I died. One hit from a skeleton while I was guarding.
Have you tried not dying? Did you have a shield up?
I did have a shield up. It went through my shield.
Oh wow, what level is your shield?
I'm not sure.
Oh, because you're kind of dead at the moment. That makes sense.
Dead. Yeah, I died.
Well, let's make sure that we can get your shield upgraded. That's probably part of the issue.
Probably upgrade my armor too, because even with my shield down, killing me in one shot when I was at full health, that's a little excessive. Okay, where did I die? Ah, over the exact opposite side of the map from where you're at. Beautiful.
Interesting. Okay. Just keep checking the these server logs. I do have them up over here so I can see what's going on. It's on a completely different computer, but I'm looking to see if there are any connection errors. So far, I'm not even seeing the attempt, so I'm thinking I might have to tweak my firewall again. But yeah, if you're not able to connect by IP, please let me know in the chat, and I will, oh, did I mark this place as raspberries? And I will go ahead and revert some of the changes that I did, and let's see if that works for you. I think it's not showing up on the list unless I have the mod installed. Yes, that is correct. You do need to have the Valheim Plus mod installed, and you will know that you have it installed when you load up the
game.
When you load up the game, you'll actually see the logo changes to Valheim Plus. It's pretty easy to install. The easiest thing probably to do is to go to Nexus Mod Center, install Vortex. Vortex is kind of it's not exactly the most intuitive thing, but once you kind of get it, you should be able to install from there. But, you know, if for some reason you're not able to connect today because of the mod, we will be back again next week on Wednesday. And you'll have the opportunity to try out to get everything set up before then. You know, I still have to register an email address specifically for my stream. I should probably do that soon. I'm going to look into doing that. So this way I can set up something that I can test things out with people in the community before I do my stream, because it's a little more challenging to troubleshoot during the stream. And also doesn't help that, you know, they did an update today which initially broke some things, and I don't know quite what's going on with it. It's kind of weird. Oh, you found a crypt. Excellent.
Well, that's where I died. There were 2 one-star skeletons outside of it, and I thought I could get them down by just going block, attack, and they just tore right through me, so...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's the game, Valheim.
Uh-huh.
How many times have I died now? I don't know.
2 or 3 thousand?
100 or 200, maybe? Over my 100
I think it's like 2 or
gameplay?
3 thousand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
200 or 300,000?
I can neither confirm nor deny those numbers.
Oh. Can't confirm nor deny.
Big surprise.
So let's see. I have 6 boar hide. How many do you have, Brittany?
Oh, I have none because I'm dead.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to get your corpse. Do you need some help, babe?
No, I just had to run 2 hours away
Well, that's
in
not
game
that far.
time to go find my corpse.
Oh. Well,
And I am almost upon it.
if you need some help, give me a shout out, and I'll be more than happy to come help you.
Yeah, I'm currently trying not to get killed from just a random boar that has decided to make it his life's goal to chase me across the entire map and try to kill me.
Of course, why wouldn't they? So I do have 6 boar hide. I'm hoping that we will be able to upgrade your shield. I do have a shield up to level 2.
My shield is at level 2. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So since you're having some trouble, I will give you the first upgrade. Oh, let's use the cheaper arrows. I don't know why we're using those expensive arrows on these birds. Bam! Exploding
Okay.
bird.
I got my corpse and I am heading back. Let's see here. I have 4 deer hide and 2 leather scraps. So
Awesome. So that will be enough to give you a little bit of an upgrade. I did it again. I forgot to regen my stamina before going for a swim. Luckily, I didn't die that time. I've been known to die in the past from doing that, so.
You die in this game?
Never.
Only.
Never happens repeatedly.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Oh, did it look like the door was a lot wider? Yeah. Look at that. That looks weird. And then when we come inside, it just... Huh. That looks really weird for some reason. Is that my imagination?
What's
like,
your imagination?
It just looks like this door is wider when I'm coming in than when I'm inside already. I don't know. Must be a perspective thing. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Let's see. Is this enough for you to upgrade your shield? Yes, this will be enough to upgrade your shield. So you said that you have 2 on you?
Yeah, I have a level 2 wood shield.
Okay, so I'm going to drop 2 leather scraps in here, and then with your... Wait, you said you had 2, so that will
2.
be... Okay, 6. So yeah, you'll be able to do your upgrade there.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. And I am going to... Oh, it's actually only 4 scraps to upgrade your shield.
So we still need more boar hides?
Yes, we will need more boar hides.
Okay. I will get some after I get back to base and upgrade my shield.
Excellent. You'll probably want to pick up a little bit of wood along the way.
Okay.
I am currently getting a little bit of wood from some of the surrounding area to upgrade my shield.
Can I use some of the deer hide to upgrade my armor since I'm still
You
at 6?
absolutely can if you need
Awesome. Because I've killed like 50 deer in the last hour or so.
to. You absolutely can because I did steal the first troll hide item.
Oh, that's okay. You took the troll hide, you got the kill, and you get the first dibs.
Well, sometimes they give you first on things, you know. When the way that me and Brittany play, I usually give her the first dib at items.
Because she's
When
sweet.
she's struggling and stuff.
Well, she's the gamer, and
Yeah.
I'm more handy with things that have engines and wheels and motors. She's handy with technology.
Exactly. So, but yeah, so what we do is we try to make sure that we're both, you know, kind of upgrading our stuff at the same time. I mean, keep in mind, you know, we will be going to bronze, so like, I'm not going to spend too much of my effort trying to upgrade my axe, for example, because once we do have that copper, or not copper, once we have our the Squirtle cores, we'll be able to smelt some copper and such, and we'll be able to make some better stuff. So you know, I mean, especially when you first start playing the game, you don't want to spend a lot of your time messing with the scrap. What the heck do they call it? It's like the rag tunics. Don't waste your energy on those. They're crap. I mean, unless you're really struggling for some reason.
Yeah,
of course,
like me,
the armor
so
values I
upgraded
have are a
mine.
little bit different. It's better to go to leather. Yes, you do need deer hide, but I think that you should save those leather scraps for your shield and such. I mean, you can see a level 3 shield. You know, you can block up to 31 damage, which will cover a lot of the things that you have in this game. I should have drank my coffee a little bit sooner because now my coffee's cold.
I'll fix it.
That would be awesome if you could. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm trying not to make a mess here. Keyword trying. Let's see, got some feathers there. Yay. And we got some flints. Cool. You know, what does it actually take to upgrade my flint axe? Flint and leather scraps. Yeah, you know, I'm going to try to hold off on that because I do need to get some bronze stuff. Okay, let's drop these eyes in here. Drop those bones. And let's drop this in there. A little bit of wood. I'm going to steal these flint arrows because I do use them whenever I find those trolls and such. And I think we're almost ready to hit up a crypt.
Yeah, I would not recommend the one that I was just at.
Or we're going to go together.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I could probably do it after I upgrade my stuff. I was sporting a level 1 club and leather and rag tunic stuff. So, yeah.
I do also have a leather 1 club, but since I tend to do a little bit more of the shielding, I will probably upgrade that because we will get some more bones. And I did need bones in order to do an upgrade. Okay, just kind of changing out the meat and such. Let those cook up.
Okay, this is weird.
I am going to upgrade my club because, yeah. So you can see, I mean, this is 6'11", and then my old one is 4'8". So yes, this will actually help quite a bit. We'll get some more bone and stuff later. And, you know, but then, you know, once we do get some iron, or excuse me, bronze, I'm going to definitely upgrade to the bronze mace. Because you do a lot more damage with it. But this is just for that initial getting into the crypt and taking some things out. And put my coffee cup next to me, Brittany, when you get a chance.
I will in just a moment.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh, you spent all the bone rats. Okay.
Oh, you need some?
Yeah, I was going to upgrade.
I have 2 in here.
Well, I was going to upgrade my club.
Oh.
We had 6 in there. I was hoping I could upgrade something, but that's okay.
I did upgrade my club.
Oh, that's okay. You need it.
Well, we'll just make sure that I am, you know, kind of heading in first.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I'm still only at 6 armor points, even though I built better armor. So
I'm at 9.4, so we'll make sure that I am the one taking the
same
damage.
Same with everything else here. But
Cool.
I did upgrade
Ready
my shield.
to nap and then go to the crypt?
I did upgrade my shield, though, so we are good there.
I'm going to make some quick repairs because somebody, for some unknown reason, decided to remove all of the walls and such. I don't know why. I'm just kidding. I know exactly why.
I have no idea why somebody
I don't
might have
know.
had to do that.
I don't know, brat. All right. So come to
Brat?
bed.
Never.
Come to bed, and then we're gonna go. In the morning, we're gonna go take a look at that crypt. See how much damage we can do. While I'm waiting on Brittany, I am gonna take a look at my messages to see if I see anything from the building manager, because I'm really curious, because they said that they were going to go discuss my application and decide what they're going to do, whether they're going to give me that first place or not. Because I've been in the building for so long, I'm hoping that I can get a little bit of, you know, preferential treatment on that.
Okay.
All right, ready for
good
bed?
enough.
Come to bed.
There are enemies nearby.
Oh, well, why don't you go kill them? Okay, I'll go
Nope,
kill them.
I'm
I'll
good.
go take care of it.
They must
There
have
you
ran
go.
off.
Yeah.
They heard that you wanted me to go kill them, and they decided to kill themselves.
What they really heard is
The bird?
they heard me saying it, and they're like asking you to go do it, and they're like, whatever. And then I started getting out of the bed saying, you know what, never mind, I'll go do it myself. And then they took off.
I think they might have heard something about the bird.
I don't believe you.
Yeah?
Nope, I don't. Okay. Are you ready? Which crypt do you want to head to? Like, is this one kind of close or what?
The one that killed me?
Well, any of them actually.
It is southeast.
Southeast.
All the way
Okay,
at the
there's that
corner.
one.
It's marked as crypt.
Okay. Let's head there.
Okay.
Ready? Come on. Come on.
Let me eat.
Well, we can eat along the way. We got a little bit of a journey.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna take off running because, you know, that's just how I roll. Now, if we see any boar, like there's one that you're running towards right now, never mind, that's a stump. Never mind.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I. Wait, I don't know what I'm talking about? That could present an issue. Oh, wow, that is a distance.
Uh-huh.
Now, once we get those Squirtle cores, we will definitely look at setting up another... we'll start using some portals and such. We'll have to, you know, probably take out 2 different crypts to just make enough to make a kiln and make a forge. And that will get us a jump start on making some of the next level items we need. We definitely need a bronze axe. And just to reduce the amount of materials that we're creating, or using initially, we will only create 1. And then this way we can get some of that core wood and some of the other materials that we're going to need. Wait, are we going this way? Yes, we are. Cool. I love that this mod lets you see in the upper left-hand corner your skill raises. Because it was a pain in the neck constantly going back and forth saying like, oh wait, did it go up a little bit? Did it go up? How much more do I have? I find it hilarious that there are mushrooms in the outhouse. I don't know why. I just find that so funny. That one's got ivy on it. That's interesting. Check that out. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with you. So I did see that they have made the mobs a little bit more aggressive when it comes to buildings, which is
yeah, he's over there literally just wailing on a building for no reason.
And it's not our base, so I don't care.
Our base,
yeah, go ahead, do your thing. It's totally okay. I hear you killing things. God, I still gotta fix my headphones here. I gotta do that soon. I keep complaining about it, and it's one of those funny things. I complain about it during the show, and then once the show's over, I kind of forget about it. I need to order, so I ordered a replacement little band here, this little soft part, and then I still have to order replacement cat ears, because what I need to do is cut these, and oh, that was a deer. I thought it was a boar. That's why I was running up to it. But yeah, I'm gonna cut them and put them on top because they have like this little like rubber band that kind of goes through, and it's not very fun. It's not very comfortable. It kind of digs into my head a little bit, and especially when I have a headache, it doesn't help things. I can tell you that much. But yeah, Brittany, please remind me after the stream to order those replacement cat ears.
Sure. I will be sure to forget to do that. I mean...
Yes.
Yes.
Because, well, we do share a brain cell.
Yeah, we can't both use it at the same time.
Yeah, but maybe one of us will access the brain cell in the correct manner in order to do that.
That's doubtful, but wishful thinking.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Looks like we can't... How do we get into that? I want to get in that chest. It's in a weird spot. There we go. Cool, got a little bit of stuff from that. Excellent. Let's keep heading towards that crypt.
I'm already here.
Cool.
They are running around madly because I guess there was some enemies nearby, so they're busy killing everybody, and
Okay. I'll be there in just a moment. I'm trying to take these guys out, and I want to mark these blueberries.
Uh-huh.
This way, next time we're running through here, we can do that. There was another mod that I saw that provides, like, more icons for the map and also provides some kind of quick links to just like blueberries, raspberries, you know, whatever. But I'm not sure it's compatible with the Valheim Plus mod. So I need to check that out at some point. I also want to see if maybe those can just be merged together. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, I remember this crypt. Okay. Oh, hi. That was a skeleton. I thought you were killing the skeletons.
That's what I was saying. There's skeletons here, and they are mean.
They are mean, but don't worry. Oh, this
Yep.
one's a 1-star, no wonder.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely hitting through my shield as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he, when I had the level 2 shield, oh, yeah, it was just, boom. Death.
Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. The 10th world, I love that. They are monuments of the past and most often filled with the riches of civilization long lost. Remember to bring a light source. Do you have a light source, Brittany?
Yes, your face. It brings light into my life.
Oh.
I also did bring a torch in case I needed to burn, you know, something.
Set myself on fire? Yeah, I get it.
To set myself on fire, yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do.
Set me on fire. I know it is, you know. Now, you might notice that my health is going down, or my, you know, food is saying that I need to regen, and the reason I didn't use one of the mushrooms is because I wanted to use one of these yellow mushrooms and kind of use that first. Now, when you come into these dungeons, you tend to see doors. Sometimes they will have doors on the first. Now, what I always tend to do is I go for the ones that don't have the doors first. We're going to go counterclockwise this time, so we're going to start off on the right side. Work our way in, and we're going to go a little bit slow because there are going to be a bunch more skeletons down here. We want to make sure that we can take them out properly, and of course, these are procedurally generated as well. So each time, these will be slightly different. And that was a dead end, so unfortunately this side was completely worthless. But now that we have this side cleaned out, we know that we can go to this one next. Just right up the center, and you can see there is a Squirtle core, and there is a skeleton right there hitting us with a bow. There we go. So yeah, it's Surtling cores. I call them Squirtles, Squirtle cores, just because I do, you know. For reasons, you know, same reason that we call Higgins. I don't know. We call him Huggy because we call him Huggy. Now you might notice that we just picked up that ruby. The ruby is going to be used for later on for selling to the trader. I do know where the trader is on this map, and we will be going to the trader later on. We're not doing it quite yet. Now, when you're working together as a team with somebody, you can see that me and Brittany are working together really nicely because she's got out the torch. I've got out my shield, and I'm kind of leading in first while she's got the fire. And it definitely helps a lot. So you want to have good organization kind of coming in. Now, when we open this door, that middle one is now cleared out. We'll probably run into some enemies. I mean, I can hear them already. Is that a dead end? That is a dead end. Oh yeah, I could definitely hear them.
This one was a really tame one.
It
Oh,
was.
hello.
Oh, except for the
Behind
guy
you.
shooting
I
me
gotcha.
in the back.
There's, more of them.
Now watch your health when
Yep.
you're just swinging wildly. This is a 1-star, so what I'm going to do is kind of... Oh, well. It didn't work, but another thing you could do when you're working with somebody, of course, depending on the type of items that you're using, but in general, you'll get more damage against them. Oh, yeah, this is a respawn. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's
Yeah, let's farm it.
Let's farm the
waiting for you to
respawn a
say
little
that.
bit. Sorry, I kind of forgot about that. So what we're going to do, since it's really early game, eventually you're going to get so many bones you have no idea what to do with them all. But at this stage of the game, we really need lots of bones. So what we're going to do is we're just going to farm this a little tiny bit. It does have a respawn, but when it does respawn, we're going to kind of pull it around the corner. And what we can do is we can actually explore just a tiny bit more while we let that respawn. Brittany, why don't you follow me this way?
I was trying to find you.
I'm over this way.
Are you downstairs?
No, I'm not downstairs. Look, over here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. So we're going to go check out what's in this door here, because we're going to let that respawn kind of do its thing, and it's an empty
Oh, you're over
dead
here.
end.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, hi.
That was
I found you.
useless. That one was useless. Sorry I wasted your time. Okay, we're gonna let that thing respawn, and we're gonna kind of come downstairs, because Brittany said there was a downstairs here.
Oh, dude.
Oh, and there's a ghost there. Ooh, wow, the ghosts are pretty, ooh, there's a skeleton here.
I got a skeleton and a 1-star over here.
Okay, you work on that. I'm gonna, oh, that ghost is not coming down, so I'm gonna kind of come up behind this guy.
That's where I'm at.
Whoops. Can you bring
I
them
glitched
down a little
through
bit?
the map. Sorry, hold on. I glitched through.
As you can see, it's kind of a rough, it's kind of
Yeah.
tight spot here. So when you're working with somebody else, something that is great to do. Wow, these ghosts just don't really. Let's try
Okay,
using
I'm
an
at
axe
20. I'm
against
backing
them.
up.
They too are weakened against. So yeah, when you're working with somebody, try to have them, or try to have one person, typically the person with the better shield, hold their aggro, and then have the other person come up behind them. So especially if that person's using a backstabbing weapon, like my friend Sarah likes to do, you can do hella damage really, really fast, and it works very effective. Brittany, could we have some light, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I was moving my microphone.
Oh, there we
Something
go.
that I want to say is really handy. I don't know if anybody can notice. Can you actually see my health bar?
We can, yes.
Okay, so something, well, up until a second ago, I have honey on me, and honey has a much higher. Oh, I need to get my
So
shield
let's
back out.
lure him away from the respawn so we don't hit the respawn
Yeah.
accidentally. Now you can see that since she's luring that skeleton that way, I'm going to come up behind the skeleton, and you know, this particular weapon doesn't do increased backstab damage, but there are some weapons that will. Oh wait, you know, let me use my club, because that will do more damage to him.
There we go.
But yeah, see, I crit for 29 there.
So what? Oh, there's a dude with.
All right, so come around the corner.
Yeah, hold on.
So you want to use line of sight. So Brittany has not played any like World of Warcraft or games like that, so she doesn't really quite know how to pull these mobs properly, but we're going to teach her. So the way that the mobs path is, especially when they have a bow, they're going to find a way to get you into line of sight. So if you look at where this guy is right here, oh, this is a 2-star. So I'm just going to keep pulling him back, We're going to bring him into this corner. There we go. So the way that we do line of sight pulls is it will stay aggroed on you, and it's going to try to find a way to get to you. And what you can do is just hide around a pillar, because like if I'm hiding here in the...
Oh, I see.
So you can see like there is that guy there, hide around the corner. He's going to try to find a way to hit you. And when he is trying to find a way, he's going to move. And then if you need to reposition yourself, you can. This is a good way to get some bones pretty quickly. See, we have 4 right now. We're just going to kind of come out here with the shield a little bit. We're going to aggro him, come around the corner. We pull him, and then we're going to kill him here. So yeah, definitely early game, I would recommend if you could find a respawn of these. It's very good to just farm it a little bit. They will go for a pretty long period of time. So you can keep doing this for a little while.
He is just not coming out.
No, he's not.
There we go. Okay, he's over here.
There
now.
we go. So in the situations like that, what you can do is just hide down one of the hallways, and they will follow to a certain extent. They won't follow you forever, but they'll follow you to a certain point. Now, I don't know if there's a respawn limit on these, but...
I think we hit it once. It was somewhere around, I'd say around a dozen spawns. It seemed to just stopped working.
We won't spend all day farming this, because we do need a lot more of the Squirtle cores. Oh, excuse me. And I have 2 Squirtle cores, which is good for one kiln. Yeah, so we're going to need some more in order to make a smelter. Okay, we have a skeleton here, so we're going to let him come through. How many bones have you gotten?
There's a bone on the wall.
There's what?
There was a bone on the wall I grabbed.
Oh, cool.
I have
pull him around the corner.
20s.
Brittany, pull him down this way. 20 bones?
Yeah, I have in the 20s.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
Yeah, I have
And I have
26
4.
bones.
Excellent. So that's great. So we can do that. We can definitely get some upgrades from that. And, I mean, we will upgrade our maces, because maces do a lot more damage in here. You know, I mean, ever since I installed the Valheim Plus mod, it's been a lot easier for Brittany to switch back and forth with weapons. She wasn't a big fan of doing that early on, but now that it's a little bit easier for her, it's easier for her to use the correct weapons for the right situation. And when you're dealing with the skeletons, blunt weapons do great damage. And eventually there will be some other things that you'll be killing that will definitely require blunt damage. So I recommend getting your blunt damage up early and keeping it up. Or skill level, I should say. And I was hoping he was going to kind of follow me a little bit while I was scratching my nose, but, you know. Okay,
I noticed you weren't moving, so.
Yeah. You know me and my itchy nose.
Skeleton
Always a
over here.
problem. Okay, sorry, I was just regenning some hit points and such. Or taking more food. Let's see, was that a spawn? Yes, there was a
Oh,
spawn.
there's a 1-star running towards
Wow,
you.
there are a lot of 1 and 2 stars popping in this one. This
Yep.
is unusual. I'm not complaining. It's totally fine. And you can see sometimes you do stun them when you hit them with certain items.
Yeah, he's still going through my shield.
Yeah, he went through my shield a little bit as well.
I am. Oop, I need to eat. I'm okay, but I need to eat. As soon as this one is done. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and
Okay.
eat a bit.
How many bones do you have now?
33.
30. Jesus, damn girl. And I got 5. Okay, we'll kill a few more of these, and then we'll yeah, we'll kill a few more of these, and then we'll just kind of move along. I think there's a door over here.
2-star.
So in general, when you're fighting, come around the corner, Brittany. Brittany, bring him back, please.
I'm coming.
There we go. Because we just want to kill a couple more. So I'm going to try to come behind him so I can do a little bit more damage. I do believe they have flank damage in this game. So let's see, I have
Now at
5 bones
38.
now.
So the 2 stars seem to drop more, I believe. Because
Yeah.
I got 38 now.
Sweet. So what we'll do is let's take a look around this corner. Oh wait, that's an empty corner. Okay, so I think, is that it for this one?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is it really? Like, I feel like we should have gotten more Squirtle cores and we didn't.
Well, it's because the other 2 pathways were dead.
Oh, yeah, that
we
makes
only
sense.
got something at this pathway, so.
But hey, we've got a lot of bones, so I'm okay with that.
Right?
So, yeah, how much do you have? You know what, so we'll kill, I don't know, we'll kill like maybe 2-3 more.
Okay.
And then I think that should be good for us for a little while. It should actually hold us over and upgrade all the things that we need.
Yeah, I'm at 39.
I'm at 7, so... So on one hand, working with somebody, you can get, you can take things out a little bit better. You can have one person working on farming one item. You can have the other person farming the other. But you do actually also need to get double the number of things. But, you know, an easy way to deal with that is just to make sure that when you're upgrading, like when you upgrade from leather to bronze, you know, maybe you don't need to upgrade your shield all the way. You know, maybe just wait until you get the bronze shield. And you can kind of stagger, like, who gets what. And that is one of the strategies that you can use. So, so we're going to do a couple of more, or if we get a 2-star, like whatever happens first. Bring it around the corner, please.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, you can
Come
do
on,
it.
come on,
Let's sneak up
come
behind him.
Come on.
Wow, they're spawning at a really great rate. So, if once we get another 2-star, we'll definitely take out the spawn and just leave it.
46.
Okay.
2-star.
Cool. So we're gonna kill this, and then we'll take out the respawn. No, I didn't hit my shield properly on that one.
I
There
saw
we
that.
go. I
so-
got a 42 block. That was nice. If I hadn't upgraded my shield, it would have torn right through me. Alright, so yeah, that has spawned. So let's go ahead and we'll kill the skeleton and the spawn.
Okay.
And then we'll call this place done.
I got 49 bones,
Sweet.
so
Excellent.
I think that's a good haul.
We did an absolutely excellent haul here. Oh, and there's another skeleton or
Oh,
ghost.
Oh, skeleton behind you. I'll get him. You get the ghost.
Wow, this ghost is really messing
yeah, they're
me
actually
up.
all pretty bad.
I have 26
It's
hit
okay,
points.
I got the rest of
19.
them.
Okay, cool.
There you
We're
go.
good to go.
Oh, there's the course.
And here's our Squirtle course. Cool. So we'll be able to do what we need. That is awesome.
Yeah,
So one thing I would definitely recommend doing is turn on your light. There are occasionally there'll be small gems up here. The gems will be used for the trader to
Yeah.
to sell stuff. You're gonna need a bunch of coins.
I don't think it's the rubies that are hard to see. I think it's the amber pearls. They're really hard to see in the dark.
And there's also a couple of areas where like there'll be like these cross path areas that not this way. Oh, I hear a skeleton somewhere. You heard that, right? It's my imagination. I swear I heard one. But yeah, there are some other Wait, I don't remember how the heck to get out of here. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't remember how to get
And
out.
I'm just following you, and you obviously.
And
don't
you're
know where you're going.
following. I'm following you.
And I'm following
well-
you.
Okay, this is not the way. Wait, how do we...
Do you know the way?
No, I don't know the way. That's kind of part of the problem. Wait, is it this way? No, this is a dead end.
That is
Wait,
not
how
the
did
way.
How the heck did we get out of here?
I don't
This
know.
is
I
not
think,
the
I think
way.
it's this.
No, it's not, because we just went through
Somewhere
there. It's
over.
not that way. Oh my god. Can we stop going down the same paths over and over again? Wait, was it downstairs?
I'm here. I'm at the entrance.
Oh wait, there is a downstairs. Oh wait, there
Yep.
is another little area down here.
Is there?
Yeah. There's no creatures, but there were some bones and yeah, just a bone and a mushroom. Okay, I'm coming back up. I don't know how I did that.
Okay, follow me.
Okay, I'm following you. I swear, I went this way like 18,000
No.
times.
It's you got to turn back there. I keep
Oh my
missing
God,
it. It's right here.
Oh, it's this way. Yes.
yeah. I
that
kept
makes
running
sense.
past
Okay.
it, and then there's the
Yeah.
entrance.
Okay, cool. So let's head out. We'll head back to the base. You can see that my my club is completely damaged.
Oh yeah.
No, and we're going to be going through here at nighttime, so it'll be kind of fun. At least we're going together. We're going to make sure that we keep moving. We don't want to stay too long, killing some of these, so let's just keep moving, Brittany.
Yep.
Oh. Because these things are going to keep respawning, and if you stay in one spot for too long, you could very easily get overwhelmed, and I don't feel like dealing with a
Oh,
corpse.
shaman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah, let's just run.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to run in the game. If you get overwhelmed, just take off. It's just not worth the effort sometimes. I have to deal with that corpse run. So, just ate some food to do a quick
Same.
regen.
I was just gonna say that.
Plus, that extra stamina is hella awesome.
I
And
like
a-
to cross back over here near that deer hunting spot that I marked. A little easier to get across from that sheer cliff.
Okay.
That's the way I'm
See a
heading.
boar here. I'm just going to kill that because we need its...
Oh yeah. Yeah, we need boars.
Sometimes navigating around these forests can be a little bit tricky. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to waste too much time killing that thing, so we're just going to leave it as is. And of course, we'll build some bridges here. It's something I might do during the off stream, just build a little bridge. Not going to do too much off stream with this. I mean, we're going to try to do more while we're playing, but I mean, if there's something that's just really tedious, maybe I'll do it off stream, but I don't want to get too far ahead, so I'm being really cautious about that, because I kind of messed up my Satisfactory stream a lot, and I don't want a repeat of that, so... Yeah, another thing that will be nice about the new apartment, you probably heard that
You got a
motorcycle
creature on
going
your
by.
6.
Yeah, I know, I see him. I'm just
Okay,
trying to
2.
gain a little bit of stamina.
Gotcha.
Okay, I should probably start using my shield a little bit. There we go. Thank you for those arrows. It's pretty cool, Brittany, firing from across the shore. That's pretty awesome.
I was like, oh, yep, time to show off my sniping skills.
There is a, yeah, I know, right? There is a mod that lets you retrieve, wait, why did we go this way again?
Because it's just easier
Oh,
to
I
cross
see.
because of the cliff
Yep.
over there.
I see. So, one thing that, there's another mod that lets you retrieve your arrows. I think that, one thing I would like to see is not necessarily every time you get your arrow back, like maybe like, you should maybe be able to pick up like half your arrows or 25% of them or some percentage of them because like, I mean, all right, to be fair, like I've never shot a real bow and arrow. I mean, I've shot one of those like little plastic ones, but nothing real. So maybe this is something that me and Brittany will learn during our little, date. But I mean, it is my understanding that you can get back some of your arrows. That's why they say that it is not a very expensive hobby. Not that I really need any more hobbies. I've just always wanted to learn how to do it. And the place we'll be going, it was like $80 and like an hour and a half, like kind of training thing. And once you do that, they let you rent gear. And I looked up the price of bow and arrows, and I mean, for something like reasonably priced, it's not that expensive, And also, it could be something that me and Brittany just buy and we just, share. Don't necessarily have to have our own. But yeah, if the zombie apocalypse happens, I mean, this is a complete
Speaking
joke.
of zombie apocalypse, I think I have 5 guys chasing me.
Oh, that's all. Oh, wow, they really like you. Okay, so I just want to state really quickly, I don't believe that the zombie apocalypse is ever going to happen. I don't think that's really a thing. I think that's just an absurd thing.
You don't believe in the zombie apocalypse?
No, I'm being more silly about it, but, in the event that zombies actually happen, having a bow and arrow will be nice. But being realistic, no, that's not really the case.
I think the robot apocalypse is more likely to happen than the zombie apocalypse.
I 100% agree with you. I
Either
think
that or just some simple kind of contagion apocalypse that just simply just wipes out a vast population. Something similar to a zombie apocalypse, but without people turning into zombies. Just simply just killing tons of people would be terrible, but scientists are a little cray-cray sometimes.
So Stephen Hawking, for a long time...
You don't even like science.
I love science. Are you kidding me?
I know. You don't even like science.
I know, right? So Stephen Hawking, for many years, had said that he believed that the biggest threat to humans was aliens. Because he said that if an alien race is strong enough to be able to get to us, they will look at us as ants and, or most likely look at it as us as ants and not worth the time of day. So would you give, nuclear secrets to, an ant colony? No. And, there's a pretty good chance that they would see us as so inferior that they're just going to take our resources and destroy us. So that's what he said for the longest time. Prior to his death, rest in peace, he said that he actually changed his position on that, and I completely agree with him on this. And it's something I've been saying for a long time. Not trying to say that I said it before him, it's just something I've been thinking of a long time. Because let's face it, Terminator 2 is my favorite movie of all times. It has been for my entire life. Okay, Terminator before that, but whatever. So, I mean, he believes that the biggest threat to humans would be AI. And I completely agree with you. If AI becomes intelligent enough, it's going to destroy us because it's going to see us as completely inferior and useless. And the chances of it being able to take us out is trivial, to be honest with you. Okay, so I upgraded my club to level 3. Let's see, do we have enough squirrel cores to create a kiln. Can you please put your Squirtle cores in the box, one of these boxes, please? Well, you just put it in this one right here.
Oh.
Or do that.
Yeah.
That's all we got?
That's all I got.
Oh, okay. So we only got enough to create a kiln, unfortunately. So we will have to go into another one.
You got like
I got,
two,
it takes
and
5.
then we got 4 more.
Yeah,
How many
so I
did
have
you
a total of 6 right now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we still will have to go to another one. But, so here's a fun little trick I'm going to teach you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create this kiln. And we're just going to put her, like, I don't know, right around, let's see if we can find a space for it. You know, again, this is our temporary base. We'll be moving to our more permanent base, which will be over there at some point. Maybe that's something I'll do off stream a little bit, but I won't go. I don't know. We'll see how far I plan on going with that. But let's get our kiln set up, and then I will show you a little bit of a secret. Unfortunately, it's not the right time of day. All right, so if you're going to go to bed in-game, I recommend you fill up your kilns and your smelters beforehand, because when you wake up, all of those items will be completely, it will churn through all those items. Now, another great thing is that I have this mod, or the Valheim Plus mod has an option that you can tell it to grab fuel or wood from the nearest container. That bush is not cutting. Which will save you a ton of time, honestly. Like, it is just... It becomes tedious refilling those. I mean, yes, for your first game, do it, play vanilla for the first game, honestly. You know, I played enough of the game that, you know, I don't mind changing a little bit of it, but, you know, during the initial, play it the way that they kind of expect you to play it, but you will see that after playing for a little bit, it becomes really tedious, and just refilling those. So I did tweak them a little bit. They do allow you to change how much fuel it requires in order to create one smelter. Initially, I had created smelters that were faster, but required more fuel. That became very tedious, refilling it, but however, once I changed it and enabled the ability to pull from nearby, it became a little bit less tedious. So I think I might actually be reverting that change and bringing it back up to requiring more coal, but it's a faster time to produce the for the smelter. And especially when you have like 2 or 3 kilns going, and you have, you know, the pull from the box, it's not so bad. But again, I'm not trying to make things OP. I mean, you know, I look at it from the same perspective of, hey, if I was designing this game, how would I balance it out? You know, I mean, I'm sure you've heard me talk many times before about, you know, possibly writing a game again. I have actually written a game. It was an iOS game that was on the App Store at one point. Unfortunately, during one of the major iOS upgrades, when they moved to 64-bit, I didn't have the time to upgrade the game, and you know, it just kind of fell off the App Store, and I never got around to finishing it or updating it for it. But I have been toying with the idea of, you know, rebooting it and doing a complete rewrite of it. But anyway, what it comes down to is I've actually worked on games before, and I'm still, you know, working out my ability to do some balancing. So I'm trying to make sure that I understand it right. Alright, so now watch this. We have our little box here being built. We have our kiln. I'm going to throw some of this wood in here. And you will see it will automatically... It's not working for some reason. Of course, why would it? Because, you know, I would expect it to.
Well, yeah.
Let's try and move
That's exactly why it won't work.
I know. You know, it's funny. I've done this 1,000 times, and now it's just not working for some reason. Maybe I just have to initially prime it? Oh, you know what? It's possible that this broke with the most recent mod. Okay. I will take a look at it. I might have to fix something, because I guess the most recent update broke this functionality. It used to work. So for right now, we'll just have to deal with this manually, so it's not that bad. One thing I would recommend is whenever you have a kiln, I would recommend you create a little bit, dig a little tiny bit of a divot in the ground, and that will allow it to, once you can see the coal just kind of popped out and it drops in place. Otherwise, especially if you build it on a hill like this, it'll roll down the hill and it'll be a pain in the neck to have to constantly chase those down. So we're going to let that kind of go, and we're going to let it fill up with some of that, and empty out some of my items and such, and we're going to prepare to hit up another crypt. I don't know if we currently have one marked. I'll take a look. Oh, let's go ahead and mark that other crypt is done. And what you can do is you can just click on it, and it will turn it to like a little X. And what I do is I leave it that way because that allows me to say that, hey, I finished this one, we've done this one, it's completed. You know, yep. But, I mean, you might want to know where that is. I mean, if you want to go farm some yellow mushrooms, the yellow mushrooms do respawn, so that's kind of nice. So, let's see. Looking on the map, we do not have any more crypts currently found, but I know that there are some more out this way. So I think I might have to drop off some items and go for a little bit of a run over that way and see if what we can find.
I'd be willing to bet there's probably more crypts over there by where that one was that we just did, too.
Well, how about you go explore that way, see what you could find, because we need to mark them anyway. And then I will go the other direction and take care of those.
Okay.
And look in that direction. This is something that is really great about the way that mod works. I'm trying to put things in the right chest.
Good girl.
I'm trying. I don't know how effective I am, but
I
I'm
did
trying.
upgrade a few of my items. I tried to keep it fairly balanced. I used a little less than half of the bones.
Okay.
There is still 28 bones and 12 deer hides left for you to perform some upgrades.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and upgrade one of... What is your AC at?
I put my armor at 10.3.
10.3, okay.
And I upgraded my club to level 3.
Okay, excellent. So I am due for an upgrade. Just go ahead and use that. So let's see. We're going to upgrade our tunic fur. So this is something that I did change. In the vanilla version of the game, all of the armor has the exact same armor value. If you play a lot of MMOs and stuff, you know, the chest armor tends to have the highest AC. It's a larger surface area than something like a helmet. So what I did was I tweaked these values a little bit. The cape I need to work on a little bit. Sorry, I got an itchy nose. Oh my god. You know what? I'm going to put a little lotion on my nose because my nose is itching really bad.
You should stop putting
tonight.
lotion on your nose.
Stop?
Yeah.
Why?
You should use moisturizer.
Well, this is...
Moisturizer is meant for your face, not lotion.
I know, but I don't have any in front of me. Oh, wait, I do. Never mind. Okay, we should use some of this next time. Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so, like, if you look at this, you can see the armor value is 4.8. Now, the vanilla game does not have decimals for armor values, but that's just because of the way that I tweaked it a little bit. But you can see it's like 4.8, and this is 3.8. So, obviously, it makes more sense for me to upgrade the tunic first. So, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that tunic, and luckily it does give me the ability to upgrade one more item. So, we'll upgrade one more. Where does that put me? That puts me at 11.8. Brittany, would you like to take the next leather upgrade? I'm at 11.8.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to put the stuff back in the box. We're going to let her do her upgrade. And I think that'll probably be all of the items, so... Okay, so I'm just kind of dropping...
Did you get your club upgraded?
I did. My club is upgraded. Thank you.
Good. Making sure.
Yes, thank you. We don't have a dedicated chest just yet for some of these things. Now, one of the things we'll be doing as we, I mean, we could start doing this pretty soon, to be honest with you. We could start setting up our base over there. And we're just going to have to build something from scratch. We're going to need a lot of wood to kind of build that. But actually, you know what? We're going to wait till we get the axe, the bronze axe, because I want to use core wood in order to build the foundation. Core wood has a it's not that it's stronger. The way this game works with buildings, and we'll kind of go through that as we get to that point. But the way that the the buildings work is when you put something on the ground that becomes part of the foundation. Now, if it's a wood item, it will turn blue. Well, actually, anything that's, considered foundation will turn blue when you hover over it. The next item you put onto it, it will turn like green. And then it'll go a little bit more towards a yellow, and then eventually it becomes a red, and then anything past a certain red will just basically fall apart. It's not based on the strength necessarily, it's based on the number of items. So it's a little bit annoying, but what the core wood allows you to do is the core wood is equivalent to the height of... Okay, let's actually take a look at this. So if I look at a wall... oh, these don't actually say the sizes. Oh, wait, so that's a 2-meter pole, and this is... yeah, I forget. So I think, if I remember correctly, the core wood is... You can make... I think it's either 6 or 8 meters. I think it's 8 meters. So it's basically double the height. And by doing that, that allows you to use less wood to build up your first floor. And by doing that, it allows you to expand out a little bit higher. Once you get to stone, the great thing about stone is that it allows you to go even further than that. Because the stone is a little bit stronger. So, like you can put 2 pieces of foundation on top of each other. I think it's up to like 4, and then it starts to turn from green and such.
Hey, Jolene?
Yes,
Do
Brittany?
we have a tanning rack built?
We do have a tanning rack built. It is
trying
behind
to
the
figure
base.
out, I don't see it.
It is behind the base. You will see that I built a little bit of a roof over to hide it.
Oh.
See, I'm a sneaky girl.
That would be the thing that I dismantled. Okay.
Great, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
destroying
well-
all of my work.
The weird thing is I couldn't see the tanning rack.
That's my
I
fake
could just
cry,
see
by the
some
way.
extra roof pieces, and I thought it was weird, so I tore down the roof, but there was no tanning rack underneath. It must have
Oh,
destroyed
you
it.
destroyed it as you were removing that roof. Yeah, so I had put the roof there too, because I'm not sure if that will take any damage by being out in the rain, so I didn't want to have to go through that, so I just built a little bit of a roof area over it, and then it hides it kind of nicely.
I just fixed it and put it all back. Okay.
Thank you very much for fixing all of my hard work that you broke.
Yeah, no problem.
mean-
I'm so glad I could tear it down and rebuild it and claim it for myself.
Yeah, sure. That's yeah.
Yep. Yep, that's whatever I was talking about for you.
Yes, it is. Oh, that reminds me. Did we get the no, we don't have it yet. Eventually we'll be able to build this item that will make our base just for me and Brittany, and that means that we can have other people excluded from it. And it's very possible what we might do is we might as we build things up, we will make a storage bin that will be just for me and Brittany. But I will make the actual base available to other people, so if they want to use our, our stuff to build things, that will be fine. And the reason I'm gonna... Oops, we got a troll here. So the reason I'll be doing that is not to be a meanie, but just to make sure that we don't have to deal with anybody griefing or anything like that, stealing all of our items. However, if you do join us next week or some of the following weeks, and you need some items, you need some basic gear to kind of start out, me and Brittany will be more than happy to help you out.
Oh, yeah.
I am killing another troll right now, Brittany, and I will give you this upgrade once I get his hide.
Oh, awesome.
And you can see we need another bite to eat. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that bite to eat because we need that stamina. There we go. Now it'll be a little bit easier to stay out of range from him. And you can see we're not doing a whole ton of damage right now. I mean, our bow needs a little bit of work, and plus we only have a crude bow right now. Oh, let's see, I don't know what our skill level is at over our crude bow. 14, okay. As our skill level gets up, we will do a little bit more damage to him. I'm using flint arrows against him right now, and you'll see that the text is showing up in yellow because piercing, they're vulnerable to piercing. There we go, he's done. I don't know why they have hairy butts. That just seems a little bit unnecessary.
I'm gonna head down south, but that's gonna have me exploring out in the dark. So unless you're planning on coming back to the base here in a couple minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and leave and go exploring because it's already
Go for
almost 3.
Yeah, I see that. It's getting a little late for me as well, but I had to deal with that troll, which kind of slowed me down a little bit.
So do you want me to not go exploring because it's good? It's like a 5-hour round trip just to go down there and back, not even
Well,
like exploring.
I guess the question comes down to, do you think that you'll be able to survive it?
It's not the Dark Forest, so I should be fine.
Then I would say go ahead and go forth and conquer.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to get that one deer. He ran too far from us. Nope. Yeah, it was kind of a bad shot. So we are actually in the Dark Forest. So that's going to be, or excuse me, Black Forest. That is going to be a little bit of an issue because it is going to be coming nighttime soon. I don't know if there are any meadows this way, but what we're going to do is we're going to keep heading west and hope that we come across an area that has an open meadow, and that should be a little tiny bit safer for us to hang out at nighttime, and maybe we'll find some things to kind of farm up. Only because, you know, we can very easily get overwhelmed, and we're still not quite at the point where we have good enough gear that we can kind of deal with that. Oh, here's some blueberries. Let's go ahead and mark that on the map. Share that with Miss
Oh, well,
Brittany.
thank you, darling.
You are very, very welcome, babe. And here's some more carrot seeds. So yeah, once we get a cultivator, is that what it's called? I don't know. Whatever. Once we get one of those things, it's like the hoish thing. We will be able to plant those seeds. And okay, there's only one blueberry tree, but we will kind of mark that on there. But once we get that, we'll be working on, you know, building a little bit of a farm so we can get some food and such. These blueberries are very important. I wouldn't waste those. Here's some thistle. You're going to need those for some further recipes, and they are a little bit more rare than raspberries. So I would not recommend that you eat your blueberries until you need them for recipes, and then just use them in recipes. But part of the issue is we have to get some tin. And before we can get tin, we need to get our smelter up and going, which is going to require a crypt, which is what we're currently looking for right now. And you can see I still am in